seen a lot of videos about AI replacing software engineers recently, and I think they're sort of looking at it from the wrong perspective. So the general argument seems to be AI is getting better and better at software engineering, therefore at some point it's going to be as good as a traditional software engineer, as a human software engineer, and therefore AI will start to replace some software engineers. And theoretically this could happen, but from my discussions with a lot of executives and leaders at these companies building these AI tools, I don't think this is the direction that many people think we're going, whether they want it or not. But that does not mean that we will not see a loss of software engineering jobs because of this. Because so far what we're finding is that AI is really good at some software engineering work, but there's some parts of it that it's not good at all. And the best way to think about these AI tools is not as a replacement of software engineers, but rather as a way to augment software engineers, to make software engineers much, much more efficient at their jobs. So it's not that Johnny's job over there is going to be replaced entirely by an AI software engineer. I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. But what we might see is that Timmy over here is now able to do 10 times as much work as he was previously able to do. So as a result, Timmy might not need nearly as many teammates. So even if there's not an AI doing one person's job, there might be one person doing multiple people's jobs with the help of AI. And I know this might sound very, very similar to the original point, but it is fundamentally different in how we think about replacement. And it's also worth noting that this does not mean that we will necessarily have less software engineering jobs, because one of two things could happen. One, of course, is that, okay, Timmy over here is doing 10 people's jobs, so we have 9 less employees. But option number 2 is that Timmy over here is doing 9 people's jobs, meaning that these other 9 people can also go and work on something else, and we can build even more tech. And I think potentially we land somewhere in between, but I do think there will be some of these new jobs created as we build technology that previously would have just been completely unfeasible to build.